Hey, what's good, everybody? I'm back for another round of scary movies that scared the doodoo out of me. So before we first get into it, I want to say thank you so much for 1,000 videos on the last video. I genuinely, truly wasn't expecting that. Maybe 20 views and I'd be happy. Thank you for the comments too. I'm always happy with those. They make my heart flutter. And most importantly, thank you for 100 subs. Finally made the big triple digits after 3 years. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about 3 more scary movies that scared me. As you know, I will not include Hereditary, The Conjuring, or Sinister. And this list goes from pretty scary to oh my god. So for the first movie, we got a comment from Joseph that says, if you haven't seen Terrified by the same director as When Evil Lurks, I found it much scarier. And I have, right? I really love Terrified, but that got me thinking, how can I talk about When Evil Lurks without talking about Terrified? So Terrified, or Aterrados, by Demian Rugna, follows sort of darkness that plagues Buenos Aires, a little town in Buenos Aires. So we go through a lot of things, or at least the characters do. A girl hears voices from the bathroom saying they'll kill her. A man is disturbed and stalked by a tall, naked figure. And a mother's son is killed by a bus, but he comes back. Holy moly. So we watched this movie in a small group. I think it was Diego, Ivan, David, and I, right, for the first time. The more the merrier. I kid you not, this movie shook us to our core. Every scare, in my opinion, is pretty good. And I think everyone else found it scary because in the appropriate moments, they would go, huh! Or at least that's what I would hear. The zombie kid is a thing that I still think about to this day. It's downright terrifying, and it doesn't even move a single muscle, except for here. I remember I was on YouTube brushing my teeth one night before watching Aterrados when autoplay did its thing and put on the terrified ending explained by Foundflix. I looked away from most of the videos. I was just listening to bro's voice, right? And I finally looked down, and this jump scare, dude, holy... I was brushing my teeth, man. I saw this jump scare with no audio. It just it stunned me. Brushing my teeth, like my toothbrush was still in my mouth agape. You could say I was aterrado or terrified. All right, yeah. The opening is so horrifying that the bros and I, we just watched and said nothing except for, dude, what the zombie kid is terrifying. I think the thing that scared me the most, as I said with the last video of talking about Evil Lurks, is that the director does not care. That kid goes all in. When a kid gets ran over by a bus, you would assume that as soon as the bus makes contact with the little kid, it will fade to black like this. But you see bro's body get flung by the bus. Oh my god, man. The zombie kid is scary, even though he doesn't do anything. But the naked man, oh my god, that's true terror. This scene I vividly remember as if it was yesterday. I even said it in a comment where that's the one that got me. Dude, we all gasped and said, holy fuck, like as soon as it appeared. I'm not trying to spoil much, but there's so much more scares in this movie, so go ahead and watch it. Meow. Bruh, keep in mind, after Terrified, Damian made When Evil Lurks. So what goes on this man's mind to think of this type of shit? Also, this movie is available only on Shudder. There's an English dub option, but that thing is garbage. Watch it in the original Espanol dub. So the second movie comes from Bloody Locks Battery, and they said Gonjiam Haunted Asylum was one I opted not to watch in the dark. And let's just say that it was a good decision because holy hell. And personally, I saw this as a challenge. Frankly, I was quite offended. So I read the comment and I immediately thought, oh yeah, I'm watching this in the dark. But then I went on Google Images and I searched up the movie. I shouldn't have done that. I've never been one to back out of horror movies, but I physically could not bring myself to watch this movie at night or in the dark. I'm hyping up the comment too much, or I'm lying to myself, I thought. I watched the first 5 minutes of the movie and a character's visible, breath scared me. So this movie's about two young boys who go into a haunted asylum, Gonjiam, and never return. So a group of horror streamers, horror time, take it upon themselves to enter the forbidden and locked room 402 to hit 1 million views and, hit it big. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I've been watching this movie for like the past 3 days. I started September 28th and today it's September 30th, so past 2 days, sorry. Oh my god, man. I just couldn't bring myself to watch it at night at all. I also told my friend Diego, the one I watch horror movies with, I said, bro, I can't watch this movie alone for some reason. I believe that the thing that carries this movie, the camera work, is for sure the scariest thing, because you can swear you see something at the corner, at the dimly lit, blacked out corner, and I fear every time a character's face cam would show on screen, I fear that something would appear behind them. Here's some clips that I captured of me getting scared by the two characters' breaths, and then one of the main characters behind another character, so on and so forth. Oh, what the fuck? Why'd that scare the shit out of me? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh! What the fuck? Oh! Holy fucking shit. But yeah, Bloody Locks, congrats. You managed to scare the shit out of me so badly that I was fearing a movie 5 minutes in. After watching it and thinking of it for a bit, it's not as scary as I was hyping myself up to be, but the primordial fear while watching it is a thing I'll never forget. This movie is also available for free on Tubi. You don't require an account. Just turn on an ad blocker because it'll stop your movie like a YouTube video with pop-up ads. So the third and the last movie is one that I erased from my memory, as I didn't remember it at all when coming up with the first list of movies for the last video. The Taiwanese film Incantation is a movie that shocked me to my core because it's true horror, it's true fear. I think I'm gonna be honest, Gonjiam Haunted Asylum pales in comparison, and I know I just hyped the shit out of that movie, but this movie's something else, man. So in the film, 6 years ago, Lee Ronan, our pregnant male protagonist, and her boyfriend and other friend go to the boyfriend's relatives' secluded mountain village to film for their YouTube channel or something like that. They're disturbed by the people, find a young girl with markings all over her body, and come across a locked tunnel. Lee Ronan and her friends are forbidden to enter, so what do you think they do? They stay away. I'm just kidding. First thing they do is sneak in and enter the tunnel. Stuff happens, and now 6 years pass, obviously. Lee Ronan feels ready to take care of her daughter, Doodoo, funny ass name, and as you guessed, horror ensues. The movie's broken up between the present and the footage of what happened to Lee Ronan and her friends 6 years ago, and when they opened the tunnel door. The true horror, I believe, in this film is because Dodo's the main victim, and you really start to care for Lee Ronan and Doodoo, wanting them to be protected at all costs throughout the whole movie. Of course, Doodoo does creepy stuff like talk to things that aren't there, and the movie has some terrific scares. I believe that the scariest part is that if you allow yourself to dive into the film and its world, it becomes far more scarier. At the start of the film, Lee Ronan begs the viewer to make a hand gesture and make some chants to give blessings and protections to her daughter. The movie stops from the main plot every now and then for Lee Ronan to tell us to do the chants and gesture again. Diego and I, amused and laughing, we were like, all right, let's just do it, So we did the chants and gestures when she tells us to, and by the end of the film, we really wished we hadn't. There's a scare that terrified the living shit out of me. Like, it left me like a rabbit, 120 heartbeats per minute, dude. Holy fuck, man. I won't show the scare at all. You'll just have to see. It's available on Netflix, so yeah. Those were 3 more movies that scared the doodoo out of me. If you enjoyed this video, like, sub, comment, suggest more movies, please, or types of videos for me to make. Thank you, and have a good day. Bye-bye.